Hello, welcome to Miscast. My name is Jason, aka Lennon's dad.
My name is Lennon, aka Jason's son. How are you doing that?
Huh?
How are you doing that?
How?
Yeah, the eyes in the back of your head.
Just looking at my nose.
That is so weird.
Can you do it? Oh, I forget we're on a podcast. You can't see. Anyway, this is episode 120 of Miscast.
Mm-hmm.
And here we are, back in the studio.
Yeah.
Like one thing going on after another.
Yeah.
But, like we need to. A lot of it's like busy doing stuff, and then even if we're not, like we're doing random things, and then next thing you know, it's like we're just there already on the relax on the sofa, get ready to go to bed. Like podcast. I have an alarm set, but obviously I need to set 2 alarms.
Yeah.
But anyway, we're here. We're back.
Yeah. It's
on this.
A month.
Yeah. And of course, as always, you can watch with your eyeballs on miscastpodcast.com.
Uh-huh.
So there we go. So let's look at the last month. We have to remember to talk about the clips.
Yeah, that was today.
I mean, I guess we can talk about whatever, but
yeah. So this is the background. So from on my camera gallery from September 17th to October 14th.
okay.
I have nothing of note.
Nothing either. I have a picture of red fox urine.
Red fox urine?
Like mass human scent.
What?
I think I saw it was at a Goodwill maybe, or a thrift, and there was a something called red fox urine, I guess that hunters use.
Huh.
So I didn't purchase it.
Yeah.
But anyway, it's one of those, take a picture since you're in school and can't have access to cell phones, nor should you, since you're supposed to be there schooling.
Yeah.
But I'll have things that pop up. Oh, let me share this with London or whatnot.
Uh-huh.
But most of the time, we're pretty good about just not even needing to.
Yeah.
He'll text me something, and then like I'm in the process of doing the same thing.
Let me look at my calendar. Nothing.
So I don't know if we have to go day by day.
Yeah.
But just general gist. Haircuts.
Yeah, we did. And then super glue thing. Wait, that was the last podcast or
Super glue?
yeah, with the super glue. I was trying to fix that.
Oh.
Yeah, that
okay.
we did a shortcast or you did a shortcast.
On super glue? Oh.
Remember when I
Yeah.
got my fingers?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
We did get a bowl of fall candy,
Yes.
including candy corn.
Candy
So I'm looking at a picture here. It's is it Brock's that makes it, I think?
Yeah.
Where it's like, it has the candy corn, it has the little pumpkins that are candy corn-like.
Yeah, they taste like candy corn, but they look like a pumpkin.
And then there's also, and there's some, look like candy corns, but instead of yellow at the top, it's like brown.
It's
Like
chocolate.
they got burned. Chocolate?
Yeah.
Taste-wise, I feel like they kind of taste the same.
Yeah.
I don't know if I have a preference.
The pumpkins or the chocolate? Or the chocolate or the normal?
So the pumpkin, to me, I feel like it tastes like candy corn.
Yeah, I think it is.
Mm.
It's just candy corn.
So, I know, here's one. This is maybe a week or 2 ago, 2 weeks, 10 days, whatever. I was trimming up we have a bunch of, not wildlife, but wildlife, isn't it? Animals? No.
Yeah.
We have a bunch of,
Wildfire.
so the house that we rent, the previous owners were like really garden-y types.
Uh-huh.
And the backyard was like really pretty when we first moved in.
Yeah.
But then it requires a lot of upkeep, maintenance, or watering. And being in a drought. Anyway, we had these, what would you say, like ivy type
vines
that were growing along by this back window.
Mm-hmm.
So I had some clippers, like hedge clippers, I guess, that you manually do. And I was trying to trim them down while I'm cutting it, and all of a sudden I realized the thing that I'm cutting is not Well, I got the vines, but then it was a wire, a cable, I guess. And I got about halfway in cutting it and thought, man, that's not good at all. So I stopped it, thinking, okay, it's nothing anyway. Then later that day, I'm looking, I have no internet. Well, lo and behold, I cut the internet cable. So, which, that's bad as it is, but work from home, we need internet. Mm-hmm. So, I had to call AT&T, and I wasn't even gonna, I just didn't even sugarcoat it. I just said, okay, I'm a dunce. Like, I accidentally cut the wire with this, and thankfully they came out the next day and got it fixed. Yeah. But that day was tough. Thankfully we have mobile hotspot, so I was able to watch TV since everything is internet based.
Yeah. I think on my end, no, really. I was doing a lot of just like homework for English, which we had a research paper kind of thing, choose a person. And something about like Maslow's hierarchy of needs. That also ties in with The Outsiders, the book, which was alright. I personally wouldn't pick it up and read it if like I was at a library, but I've read worse.
Yeah.
I think the worst book we've read in English class was A Midsummer Night's Dream by Shakespeare. It's just a combination of like stuff from 16th century that I don't understand. They're like kind of old English I don't understand.
Did they have y'all read it in the actual thing, or was it the translated?
It was like half translated, really. So like some words were still there, like "whomst" or whatever.
Whomst.
And then we had to act it out too. We had to just like stand up there in front of the class, and then we had the book. And then was that there was some book we had to like practice a line for. Yeah, it was. I think it was that. We had to go in the hallway and just. It was part of a. No, that was the one where he like kills his wife kills herself and then he. I don't know.
Romeo and Juliet, Hamlet, Macbeth.
Yeah, Macbeth.
Okay.
We had to recite lines for that, which was annoying. But yeah, we had to go up there and just like read our lines.
So like, was it just reading, or were you actually having to do acting, like all fancy?
We were having to like talk fancy, like talk with like, emotion or something, whatever. But yeah, I hated that book, and I didn't understand the plot either, and I just ended it like, thank God it's over. We made a test on it.
Wikipedia.
I did pass that test.
What are y'all reading now?
We are reading nothing, but we're gonna read Pygmalion, which is something about Old English, because I watched a video on English accents, and then...
So you had to watch a video in preparation of...
Yeah, we're going to do it in English accents.
Oof.
So, probably going to drop out.
Well, you said you're in GT or
GT,
honors?
Honors, both.
Yeah, so it's sort of like, it's 8th grade English, but it's still... made a carrot cake.
Yes, we did.
And it was interesting, like...
What did you do for it?
If I had more... Well, you did the icing.
Yeah.
So I wish I had I technically could to be able to get a picture of... Because we started baking seriously in 2020.
Yeah.
And I remember I found a picture from our first carrot cake. I was like, wow, this is
horrible.
Looks good. But then, like, looking at it, it just looked like someone made a carrot cake and stomped on it or something.
Yeah. And then,
it tasted good, but
I think after that we tried to make a double layer German chocolate.
Yeah,
that was even more.
Kind
it was like sliding off.
It's like, but you know what? They
melted.
taste good, so we're on to it. It's just like the presentation type stuff.
But then, no.
But I think the first where we kind of messed up on that first carrot cake was we made it it was a 2-tier.
Which.
And 2-tier circle,
Yeah.
And those can be tricky anyway, but. So now when I make them, I just make the sheet cake.
Yeah, those are easy.
We can do them, but
we for Columbus Day a while ago, we made a pink frosting. Kind of, it's like it came out pink. It was red, and then normal vanilla, and then green. And we made an Italian flag stack, which you cut open. And we used red, white.
Oh, that's right. That's right. It was a layer, and then one layer was like, wasn't it like different colors and stuff?
Yeah, and then the year before that, we tried to do just like the flag on the cake, but we messed up the first time with the pink icing. We like kept like trying to mix it and it came out wrong. I mean, red food dye comes out pink, and it looked like
poop.
Accurate, super accurate representation of poop.
Yes.
But that tasted so good.
Really good.
It did taste very good.
It's like one of those. As long as they taste good.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess, but at the same time, if we're making it for guests or whatnot, I still like it to look nice.
Yeah.
Which you set the bar with your
frosting,
Black Forest cake.
Yeah. Oh yeah. For my birthday, it was so good. We had to like go to the store and just gather all these ingredients, and then like some super specific chocolate and cherries and whatnot.
But we subbed the liquor or whatever with something else. But
yeah, it was still really good. And the hardest part was like the chocolate shavings. I did like while you were cooking for the party. I was shaving chocolate for so long, and it got it.
It was worth it.
Yeah,
like it made like the fancy little sprinkly looking chocolate thing. Yeah, that was really good. So they're definitely good at the decorating part. Like icing, frosting, or icing, one of them might.
Yeah.
That's all you. Let's see. Still have the Fiesta.
Yeah. I have these like assignments for band. That was the software. What it does is it just like it uses, I think, pitch, just pitch. It doesn't matter like what octave, but just if you play the right note, then it gets it right. So you have a piece that you have to play on. It's on the computer. Yeah, I mean, yeah, of course. And then it's like timed. So I mean, it's just checks if you're playing it right, really.
Yeah.
But it's super finicky, and like if you breathe, it's the wrong note. If you like slightly off in front or behind, it's the wrong note. And I got like a 96 in my previous thing, and I have to get a 98 or higher to like do this pass thing. And I got a 96 that I had to breathe in like 3 places, which was annoying.
Did they know? Have you tell them, hey, it's this? What do they say? I mean.
But they just said like.
So like when you do it, do you know what the grade is right there, or can you keep doing it until it?
I mean, you finish through, you go through, or you can stop it. It tells you your grade, or you can keep redoing it.
Oh, so you know if you're like on this, you can redo it.
Yeah, it doesn't tell you your grade live though, but it does show you if you missed.
So you kind of have an idea.
Yeah.
Well, that's a good way, I guess, to get you to practice. I mean, it could be, maybe it's just like the first time you get this grade and then the third you get this other, but you're playing exactly the same.
Yeah, it's just super finicky.
Like,
but like last year it was worse and they updated it. If you even to like breathe on a rest, it would count it wrong, but they just like got rid of rests and you can play on a rest if you want. It counts it right.
So you still need to do it for the 98 thing?
No, I asked them to fix it because it's the software fault, and it would be kind of annoying if it was in person.
Yeah. Well, hopefully. We'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah, it might be
also for band, there was, we played at the high school that these two schools feed in, these 2 middle schools. And the high schools were there, their marching band, and us, so we stayed in the crowds, and it was like, by sections, all like the clarinets would be grouped together, the middle school 2, and the high school, and it'd be like that all around for every instrument. And so yeah, we were sitting up in the stands kind of, and there's these stage lights behind us for stadium lights, and they're pretty bright. And these crickets or moths or whatever, I think they're crickets.
Yeah.
They fly into the light for some reason, and then they get blinded or they like get stunned, and they fall down onto the stands, and they just like they were getting in the seats kind of area, and then they started hitting us. Like a few hit my shoulder, and it feels like someone's tapping you very aggressively.
Yeah.
It kind of hurt.
That was just a bunch.
Yeah, and then what ended up happening is during halftime show we all got to sit like lower in the stands, and there was less crickets there. And then I did like, I used my binder and I had to flick them off my friend. And he was like turning like, is there any on me? And I just flick them off.
You're not sure if they were, I don't know, if they would have been moths or...
They looked like
grasshopper.
They looked like grasshopper, but I didn't hear any making sound.
Yeah.
I've seen a few around town lately.
Yeah, I know exactly what I can't recall what those are. I don't even know. Is there a difference between crickets and grasshoppers?
I don't think so, actually.
I can picture them. They're like black with these like little skinny legs and like a little body
and
type
kind of
thing.
wing thing, kind of almost.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Okay, and they. Yeah, I know what you mean.
And then what ended up happening after of that, I made a little group chat of all the bass clarinets. It's nice.
And then it all started blowing up and just talking.
Yeah.
Talking. We've had a busy, like, you're a lot busier this year with band.
Uh-huh.
Like, yeah. And like next week, I think you have...
I have a concert, and then I have an actual concert.
Yeah.
And then I have a football game. I mean,
yeah, I think you have a concert, like y'all's fall concert, then you play at the elementary school fair.
Oh yeah,
and
that's
then the next
fun.
day, that's Friday,
Uh-huh.
and then the next day playing at the high school game again.
Yeah.
So that's like 3 times in a week.
Yeah.
We were talking about something the other day that... Oh yeah, and then and you're in your book too. That's going good.
Yeah, it's going great.
Going great.
I was in your book last year, and there's only one other person who kept going. And there's a new teacher. And the last teacher, she like went to like journalism school and all that, and she took the yearbook in like her high school, and she was a great teacher. She was super nice and like helped us with everything. And every Monday we played games. But this teacher, every Monday we have a meeting and we just talk about stuff, which is a waste of time. Because what is there to talk about? We really don't get a single thing done. And last year we had fun, but we just sit there on the table.
It's different teaching styles.
Yeah.
I guess
So this teacher, hers is here's a presentation. I'm gonna go through it. I don't know what any of this is. Click, 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 click. Okay. Now here's a worksheet. Click. Right. Hand it in. Okay. And then that's like almost every day. But now we're actually working on the yearbook, and the kids don't know how to do anything because the teacher, I'm not even joking, one day the kids were being kind of loud talking, so she just said, do it yourself, go off and do it.
Oh.
And we had to go work, and she didn't teach us anything about the software they use. So just me and
Thankfully it was the one you used last year.
Yeah, me and the other girl who did it last year, we had to help one, and people were still like messing it up, which I don't blame them because they don't know what to do. Teacher won't do anything. She's just doing like grading for other classes.
Yeah. Hopefully your grade's good.
Yeah.
And if you're listening, yearbook teacher, no offense,
come on.
but
Yeah.
Different teaching style, but we'll be able to see how it comes out.
But yeah, then she critiques me for like that, for like an unfinished page, because I'm like doing 2 pages, and also helping every single person do everything. So, yeah.
Good for being nice, but I'm sure it'll come out. I hope. Well,
yeah.
We'll see.
I did find I was flipping through pages looking for a title, like inspiration for my title, for a title for one of the pages. And on a big high school, they made a typo.
Oh.
Ooh, kept the
not on
teacher
your
fired.
watch.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you've been busy with like schoolage activities and whatnot. And whatnot. And it's finally getting cooler here.
Yeah. So just can't wait to just be able to go out for like a bike.
Mm-hmm. That shouldn't be too much longer. It's like in the 60s, 70s.
Yeah.
Well, it's 81 right now, but I think still nice. Anyway, today was Eclipse Day.
Yeah.
Annular, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's called.
Total. Well, it's just the Ring of Fire.
Yeah, but it's like where we live. It's perfect because it's like right on the path.
Finally.
Same for the total will be right on the path next year.
Which it's on Monday, but Didn't have a doctor's appointment that day.
Yeah, it was.
What shucks? That's a shame.
I know we had to
I'm
schedule
really
that appointment years in advance.
Yeah, like I mean, before I was born, we scheduled that. Remember? Yeah.
Just in case we knew if it's a doctor or a dentist, it's one of those.
Yeah.
But anyway, we did get we ordered the little solar glasses.
Yeah.
Got those.
They're nice.
And then so we get to the parking lot.
Store. It's
Well,
like
because where we're at, I mean,
Okay.
there's like big trees and
Yeah.
houses and stuff, and it's not the best viewing. So went to this parking lot that has like normal
Big
strip
parking
mall
lot,
stuff
yeah.
you see everywhere. It was open, so we'll get all parked, and then it was good on your part. You mentioned, let's open the sunroof, like slide it open. So that was nice. We didn't have to get out of the car. So then we get our glasses situated, and there's just nothing but clouds.
Yeah, and then like peek over just like through, like, whoa, wow, I can see it. Oh, there it goes.
Yeah, like you would first kind of see it, like you'd see it when it just started, and it was cool because you could see it, like actually you could see the sun.
Yeah.
And then the clouds would come. So then we kind of would wait, and then okay, let's check now. And this was still. What time did we start? Like
10:53. 10:23.
Yeah, and then at 11:50 something, that's when it was going to be ringed.
Yeah.
So then finally, maybe within 20 minutes, so it was perfect.
It was
like
blue.
It just like clouds completely blew out. And it was, I mean, so you could just, it was super cool.
Yeah. There were the glasses up to your phone.
Oh yeah.
Photos. We saw probably about 20 people in total just looking at
Just
it
looking
with their
up.
eyes, and then
Or with sunglasses or whatever.
The craziest thing I saw is a guy taking a selfie with his girlfriend or wife, whatever, of the eclipse. That's gonna harm them and their.
I mean, the picture's probably not gonna.
It's gonna be.
Sure,
like,
it's not gonna come out anyway, but
yeah.
I think there's gonna be a lot of damaged phones and retinas
Yeah,
and stuff
probably
today.
camera stores or
But-
phone stores. Yeah.
No, so it worked. I mean, just putting it over my lens. I mean,
Yeah.
I think I read you're not supposed to, but I think it's better than nothing.
Yeah, I mean they sell like the same thing, but it's just bigger for like telescopes and cameras.
The solar thing.
Yeah.
But no, it was super cool. Got to see the actual ring, and it was interesting. At one point the lights and the parking lot, like auto lights, like
and then
us
our
signs.
car's lights turned on too.
And then birds were kind of just
they were just chilling under like trucks and cars and shadows.
Very hard to describe, like
How it looked outside.
Yeah, because it wasn't.
I couldn't like name a time.
Right. It was weird because the fact it was, especially it wasn't partially covered. It was partially covered, but like it wasn't shining evenly. Almost like one part you could tell, like noticeably darker.
I'm gonna look outside.
And it was interesting when the sun would just be, when it was starting to get covered quite a bit, there'd be no clouds blocking it. So your mind would expect you to, and your eyes be like, okay, it's just going to be bright like on the ground, but it was just like a weird, like slight darkness over it.
I think what really messes, I think I just figured it out. What messes up was that, like, you know how like later in the day there's it gets kind of more orange, the sky. There was none of that, so there was no orange, but it was less light.
Right. It was definitely noticeable. But then it was cool to actually see the ring itself without any kind of blocks. I mean, without any clouds like blocking it.
Yeah.
I mean, you could pretty much just look up the whole time. And then, of course, saw some on the way back. But that was. I'm glad we were able to check it out, and it was visible and all that. Next year should be exciting.
We stopped to get some food, and then we get in the car and then we go to like get some.
It's like still on
games and Xbox games.
Yeah, we did. There we go.
Purchased a new Xbox.
Yeah.
That's
Happy
great.
birthday, Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
To both of us. Yay.
Too far for a hug. Just high five. What?
No, let's do this here.
Wait.
No, you have to do. Ready? We're gonna do fist bump and high five with that. Ready?
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yay. That's good.
Good enough.
Anyway, so we decided to get both. It's both our. Oh, it's Christmas / birthday.
And very close.
like pretty close, like 8 or 9 days apart. So got the Xbox Series X.
And it's the same as like the menus and stuff is the same as an Xbox One, but it's more powerful.
I got the one that came with the extra controller, so I'm thinking, perfect, we have 2 controllers, and then when I get home, I didn't want to, you were still at school, so got it unboxed and like placed it, and I wanted to get everything set up, but I wanted to give you the honor of doing the first boot up, but anyway, I realized like, oh man, I already have the Xbox One that we have the controller on that, so I bought one, and it's the one I have is for a Series X. So anyway, basically that's the long way of saying we had an extra controller.
Yeah.
So now we have like a backup.
And, we got lots of games.
But yeah, we got it. I set it up on the shelf, but I didn't want to say, hey, look, we got your Merry Christmas, Happy Birthday.
Yeah.
So we have this a Wilson ball, like from, was it?
Castaway.
I almost said Survivor, from Castaway, the little ball with the face on it. Yeah. So we have that underneath where the TV like stand is and stuff.
It's like out. So
yeah,
like
I moved it off of its shelf.
So I was like, oh no, what is this guy doing here? And then I see like a black box, and then like the Xbox logo is brighter, and then I see the green on the side. I'm like, whoa, Xbox. Yeah. Huh? So I'm like, whoa.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
But
thank you.
Yeah, thank you. I said thank you. Oh, I guess. Well, maybe for having a birthday in your mind.
Anytime.
Yeah. It makes for good presents to share. Thankfully, we at this time like the same stuff. But anyway, so we got, now as far as transferring.
Oh yeah, that's a good bit.
Like we started doing like the Wi-Fi, like having to transfer it. Then I started thinking like, well, you know what? A lot of this is on Game Pass where we have the stuff, so we could just pick certain ones because it still has a terabyte hard drive like our Xbox One does. So I wanted to not use it too much space. Games. Yeah. So.
And also Tetris for like.
Yeah.
For when we were downloading a
Fusion
game.
Frenzy.
Yeah. Tetris when we were downloading a game, and then I just set like a new record. The past 2 times we've been downloading a game, we played Tetris, and I beat like my record.
And I'm very proud of my Tetris ability, and we just shattered it. Felt sad, but yet proud at the same time.
Yeah.
But we were going to put NBA 2K22. We had the disc. Put it in, and nothing.
Yeah.
What's wrong? And we thought it was.
But
then at one point it was upside down.
So we flipped it.
Well, then we got it, and then it didn't read the disc. Like, are you kidding me? Is this like?
They're backwards compatible. Yeah, that should work.
So we looked online. I guess sometimes people have that and rebooted it. I think a time or two.
Yeah, you said like, we rebooted it, and then I took it out, and then he said, no, don't do that, and then I put it back in, and it worked.
Yeah. But then, so we get it all installed, and then we ended up getting it. Today we got 2K24 just for a Wimby factor.
Yeah.
Because and we still, there might be a way we want to do it to where like the whole team, every position is Wimby.
Yeah,
and then possible. Some Wimby on Wimby action. But so anyway, we obviously have installed 22. Got that. So we have that. And then I completely forgot about Goat Simulator.
Oh yeah, Goat Simulator 3. There's no 2.
Right.
Goat Simulator 1 is one of my favorite top 3 360 games. Along there with Tony Hawk's Proving Grounds and Forza Motorsport 4. Quite the varying categories out there.
Yeah. At least you're not locked into one type of game. Right?
Yeah, it's just super silly and like. You can tell they don't take themselves seriously, and it's just like chaos simulator, really. You want to cause chaos, that's your game.
Or just see things that you. Why is there a goat?
Yeah, like
with stilts, like shooting lasers out of his eyes.
You can like buy stuff. In the last game, there were like mutators that you unlock, and like it's double jump. You can like spawn goats. But this one, you buy like hats and stuff with It's not like microtransactions.
Right.
You earn these monies by doing stuff, and you can spend those on like hats and stuff. And the hats give you abilities like there's stilts, and then you can go up and down, and then lasers, which is
so
laser
ridiculous.
Yeah.
It was cool. We were playing local like co-op, and it was cool because like I had like 20. It was like 20,000 credits, whatever they're called. And the next thing I know, I only had like
Where's
5.
my money? I bought
where'd
like
it go?
3
But
things.
he had bought some stuff, but it was cool. Like if we're playing local, whatever
Like,
you
money
buy or
shared.
whatever, it's shared.
Yeah.
And same thing with, I guess, the little goals or whatever.
And also the stuff we buy. Yeah, we can both go
Like
on.
you had to set the 25 hats on
Oh
your
yeah,
head,
that was funny.
like cones. That's super silly.
Yeah,
super
we played
fun.
until your eyes hurt. And then-
I know, literally,
Yeah.
like my
So-
eyes were like, man, okay, I'm like starting
Went to
to
bed.
like see stuff in my head, but no, we had to wake up early anyway for the deal. But no, it's a nice just to not think. Like you just want to like mess around. And
Yeah, there's not much many. I mean, one thing that we'll like discredit it for is it's more kind of goal. Like, there's more stuff to do and it's less sandbox.
But that
more
means I don't
linear,
think you have
but-
to do it.
Yeah, you don't have to, but it's just kind of nudging you to. Like unaccessible waypoints. But I don't mind that because you can just avoid them. You don't have to do them.
That's super fun. I still wanted to try Fortnite. So far, we've only played.
Yeah. Oh, Forza.
Yeah, and you downloaded.
The new Forza Motorsport, which
Mhm.
is aptly titled Forza Motorsport.
That's it.
Mhm.
Yeah, so I think the only ones we played so far is Goat Simulator 3.
I tried Party Animals, which
Yeah.
we talked about, and it runs so smoothly. And it's so pixely,
Mhm.
but it's super smooth.
And then after all this power, like I'm gonna play Minecraft.
Yeah, I just played Minecraft. Then I did some like physics and particle tests. I just spammed as many particles as I could, and it didn't lag.
Nice. And then we did 2K.
Mhm.
So we definitely have to do that. Well, fine. Thankfully, it's a Saturday
Yeah.
because college football game I want to watch starts in about 45 minutes. So
Yeah.
then stay up later,
Mhm.
play some games,
Yeah.
do some whatever. But we definitely wanted to make sure. Well, I can't speak for you. I wanted to make sure to do an actual nice
Yeah.
podcast,
Yeah.
like because we'll do that.
Oh, something kind of less important. We just kind of have like a wedding.
Oh yeah.
There's a
I forgot
Mrs.
to mention that.
There's a Mrs. podcast now.
This is podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. No big deal.
yeah. Let's get some food. It's pretty good.
That was me, not
Yeah. That was,
Lennon.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, still a little young for that. Yeah, that was awesome. It was a lot of planning, but it's like
it was nice.
yeah, it gets
that was there.
stressful until the thing, and then it's like a blur.
just-
Like who knows what happened? I don't.
Yeah.
You know.
That was nice.
So yeah, so we didn't get to do
The
miss
podcast that
the
week.
podcast on
Yeah.
that, right at the
Did you get like?
I could have just brought it to the altar or
Yeah,
whatever.
you
Like
may kiss the bride.
No.
Hey, wait. Look at Miscast.
I could have made the minister like she could have been a guest host.
Yeah.
But I wanted to do one with my son, aka your brother. Like that would have been funny to have all three. I don't know.
Suncast.
A suncast.
Yeah.
That would have been good. Well, today could also be known as a suncast because we talked about
Yeah.
the sun.
I was thinking of an idea. We could like on Miscastpodcast.com. Did you segue that already?
Yeah.
Mention that? Okay. We could just have like part of it is videos, and we can also have like pictures attributed to it, like a picture of the eclipse we took or something like that.
Right.
That we mentioned.
Totally was thinking that today. Like oh, we talk about that. We can put a picture. It's just what sucks is that the editing software we use is jank. I mean, it's okay, but it's like it's not the most counterintuitive. Maybe I'm just not smart enough to figure it out. But anyway, it's like one of those I've been using it so long, but I don't know where I'm going with that. I got distracted by my phone buzzing.
Yeah.
Let's see, this is an alarm. It says, "Tell Lennon to say, catch you later."
Okay. Catch you later.